Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a little bit since I've done a current events read, but we got another thing going on. We've had some things coming up. Matt Gates, I do a reading on that if you want to check it out. But Rudy Giuliani, is it Giuliani or Giuliani? I can never say it right. Let's just say Giuliani for now. I can't figure out how to say his name. So he got raided. He got raided by the feds and stuff. And we know that, apparently going to the Ukraine, the thing is he was doing that lobbying, trying to get dirt on Hunter Biden. It's like, well, you can't get dirt on Joe Biden, but you think you can get on Hunter. And remember, he claimed he had hard drives to Hunter Biden's laptop. Sure. Where are they? So, yeah, this is his quote. I've never represented a Ukraine national or official before the United States government, he said. I've declined it several times. I've had contracts in countries like Ukraine. In the contract is a clause that I will not engage in lobbying or foreign representation. I don't do it because I felt it would be too compromising, but that's what he did. We know he did. Okay, what is a personal lawyer running to the Ukraine for? Okay, we've got that. And then Robert Costello, Giuliani's lawyer, said in a statement that the investigation was evidence of a double standard in which the Justice Department will investigate prominent Trump supporters, but will not open inquiries into Democrats such as Hunter Biden. So I don't even know, if even if Hunter Biden, let's say he was up to something, what does that have to do with Joe? Okay, but that's the thing. I mean, they can't get anything on Joe apparently, so they're going to try to get it on Hunter and all this stuff. But it's all a smoke screen. It was all a smoke screen, that people were trying to, get this. But we understand what's going on because apparently what Rudy did, and we kind of know that's what he did. And we're going to look into that, okay? Let me be objective, okay? Let me see what Tarot says. Was he being shady? Okay. But they're really after Trump. That's what the deal is. This is all just to find stuff. It's really about Trump. Because if he was doing this, right, it kind of leads back to his master and everything. It leads back to his master. So we're going to kind of see what's going to happen with Rudy, and will it fall back on the main dude? Okay, let's check it out. And hopefully I got you guys back here. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me, you guys can't see. There we go. We want to make sure you see the cards, right? Okay, so we're going to see what's going on. And you can see I have stacks. I have stacks upon stacks on this table. I have stacks on a shelf. So we're going to see what's going on with him. What kind of cards are we going to get for you, Rudy? And he's just a character, man. But yeah, that's what they're trying to build up some against Trump. Because if he was over there trying to get, dirt on Hunter Biden and he was being scandalous, okay, trying to represent himself a certain way, well, then that falls back on Trump, right? Okay. Because who sent him there? But he's Teflon Don. Okay, he gets out of everything. Okay, almost there. And then you guys are anxious to see what I get. Okay, let's see. There we go. I feel the Prince of Cups is to represent Hunter Biden. Okay? And the Prince of Cups is normally a pretty straightforward type of person. Now, I'm not saying Hunter Biden is an angel or anything like that. But notice, hey, we got wings though. But he's not as bad as they're trying to make him out to be. They're just trying to make Joe Biden look bad. Okay, so that makes me feel Hunter Biden and stuff like that. And Rudy should have walked away a long time ago. Eight of Cups is especially about just cut your losses and walk away and stuff. But he would not do it. That's why it's the opposing card. He just, he pushed himself. He thought he had the protection of Trump. But Trump, is he going to throw him under the bus? Of course he is. Of course he is. And I've got that oppression card. So that makes me feel actually that Trump put a heavy burden on him, okay, for doing these things. I feel he really, really pressured him. And I feel like a lot of guilt and I need you to do this. It's for the best for the country. If I lose, everything's going to be a disaster. You know, if Biden gets in there, we're going to go socialist. I mean, I feel he really manipulated him, but he also oppressed him. You know, and I look at that Prince of Swords, like, get the information as you know, I want to get brutal with it. You know, let's do it. So he makes me feel oppressed. Now, Seven of Wands can make me feel counsel. We know he's a lawyer, okay? So especially that, but also it is especially about to stand up, stand your ground, and it can be stand up for someone. And this is one of the things that Rudy did. He was constantly standing up for Trump, constantly defending him. He, you know, that is all he was doing the whole time. But in the meantime, he's just hurting himself. And we know a lot of this has to do with money and so forth. And there was probably some money involved in this. We obviously know Trump was paying Rudy to do all this stuff. So, you know, there's going to be a little bit of that too. You know, some of the transactions for things that were going on. Okay. You know, but then of course we know certain things he didn't pay his bill and everything. And I kind of look at the Hangman. That kind of makes me feel, you know, Rudy really kind of sacrificed himself. You know, he's kind of the sacrificial lamb, you know, kind of with this whole Hunter Biden thing, you know, trying to get dirt and all that. And I've got the Four of Swords, which is the truce card, you know, so I feel like there was probably a certain time, you know, this is about rest and retreat. You know, he's trying to really pull back and retreat from the situation, go incognito and just be quiet about it. But sure enough, here they come, right? And we got the Magician. That really makes me feel, this has been the card for when I feel Trump goes into his bag of tricks, which this was really about. Let's do this. Let's get this dirt and everything like that. Let's make things appear to be a certain way, just like a magician does. You know, let's cast illusions on everything, which a lot of it, and Rudy was definitely a part of, was claiming he had Hunter Biden's laptop or the hard drive. If he really had that, why don't we see it? Where is that coming from? And I feel like with the Six of Cups that just showed, that is their past friendship and so forth and everything. But that's actually, no, I'm going to step back on that. The Six of Cups has to do with past and nostalgia. It just hit me. In the past, Rudy was pretty respected because of 9/11. So a lot of the good times, and I think he was hoping his reputation from back then would help him. But he's completely ruined it. Matter of fact, let me pull another card and stuff like that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, the people loved him. The people loved him, you know, especially during the 9/11. And he was hoping people would trust him because of the way they saw him then. But a lot of people now see him, it's like, what happened? And I feel, let me pull up here. Oh, I feel that's a lot what happened. A lot of people are like, what happened to Rudy? He was trustworthy. He was great during 9/11. He was a really good guy. He seemed like he was really in it to help people and stuff like that. What happened? What made him fall from grace? You know, so yeah, that's a big thing. You know, he completely fell from grace. But of course, we know this is number 4. This is the completion card. So we know we had 4 years of Trump and it came to an end. Okay. But now the chickens have come home to roost and stuff. Now I feel I've got the Princess of Wands. That makes me feel I believe Rudy Giuliani has a daughter. And I think they're upset about some things. Okay. Here you go. 8 of Swords. I can see this when someone goes to jail. Okay. I can see this when someone goes to jail. Rudy is under a threat. But will he have to? It's not necessarily, yeah. Change card is sitting next to it. I'd be worried if I was him. He should be worried. Okay? Because I feel they've got, you know, when they seize all his stuff, I feel he's got some stuff. He's not the smartest or sharpest tool in the shed, guys. Okay? He's made a lot of really dumb mistakes and everything. He can't even, what does he go to that lawn place to do his speech? Whatever that, lawn care was in the middle of a crematorium and a porn shop. Okay. He's not the bright, sharpest tool in the shed. So I have a feeling that the changes come. He may actually do time because that's my jail card when I'm reading on a situation like that. And yeah, in the hopes and fears, that cruelty card. I feel that now the cruelty card a lot for me was Trump when he would get on Twitter. Hey, we don't have to worry about that anymore. But I'm talking about back in the day when Trump had that account. He was afraid of Trump. There was a certain point he was afraid of Trump. Notice I have that oppression card, okay? He didn't want to be on the end of this. Okay? I feel he was actually afraid of the man. He was afraid of the man. And that's part of it. There you go. There's Trump's card. Knight of Swords. He's always the Knight of Swords for me. And Knight of Swords pulled right up next to the cruelty card. Okay, this is him on Twitter. The way he can destroy someone with his words. All he has to do. Because then his supporters, if he says he doesn't like someone, or they screwed him or whatever, if he makes them an enemy and everything, everybody will turn on him because people do listen to Trump. But Knight of Swords, he's the Russian in, he's brutal with the sword. That's, in case you guys are new to me, that's always been my Trump card. He pops up all the time. But yes, the end card, worry. Five of Pentacles. He has a lot to worry about. He's very scared. So, Rudy's in big trouble. Okay? He's in big trouble. All right? They're going to find dirt on his electronics. I'm going to tell you right now. And he's going to court. He's going to court. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I see, the thing is, this is the betrayal card, the futility card, the Seven of Swords. So, Trump's going to throw him under the bus. Watch. Quote me on this. Come back to this video when it happens. Trump is going to throw him under the bus. Oh, I didn't know he was doing that. I never told him to do that. Oh, no. And see, the thing is, to be honest with you guys, they may get a little something, a little bit with the Trump thing, but he's going to throw him under the bus and he's taking the fall. Okay, Rudy's taking the fall for this. I feel he's going to be Teflon Don when it comes to the Rudy thing. He's going to be Teflon Don. They may find a little bit or something. But I feel Trump, he's not very smart either. But I feel he's smart enough that he probably didn't have certain things necessarily on an email. Though he isn't smart when he's on the phone. Okay, Trump is not smart when he's on the phone. Just like with Georgia. And that's still coming to roost. Okay? That's still, and when that pops up, I will do a reading on it. What was it? I just need 11,780 votes. Yeah. Okay. And I will read on that when that ends up coming to surface. But yeah, Rudy's in trouble. He's in trouble and stuff. And the threat of jail is there and stuff. But I feel Trump is going to throw him under the bus. And I feel he's going to be Teflon Don. I don't feel this is they're going to be able to get Trump on anything he has. Trump is Teflon Don. It's really hard and stuff like that. So I'm just going to kind of read each situation. What's going to be the nail in the coffin? Losing the election was huge. But, Trump has many lawsuits out there. The police are suing him for the insurrection. There's all kind of stuff that's going to be over the next few years. We're going to see, various things pop up for Trump. But I feel this Rudy takes the fall. I feel Rudy takes the fall. I feel they may find a little something, but I feel it's what Rudy did is not going to be enough to say hang Trump. I just don't see that. I feel he's, and Trump has no problem throwing him under the bus to save his own skin. We know that. We know that. But I feel Rudy he ended up becoming afraid of him. And that's part of the reason he started pushing it and doing all these things. But he also felt loyal. He felt loyal to him and so forth. But yeah, like Rudy, I just drew the Dominion card. He was at the fork in the road. Should I continue with Trump or should I get away from this and stuff like that? He definitely was at that fork in the road, but he You know, I feel he was afraid of Trump, and that's the reason he did this. So yeah, and it is sad. It is sad because he was a really loved guy at one time. You know, especially when 9/11 hit, he was he was very loved and stuff like that. You know, a lot of people respected him. He completely ruined his reputation. He's completely ruined his reputation. It is off the charts how bad it is. So yeah, he's definitely looking at jail time. I've got, especially next to change. I feel he may just actually do a little time. I feel they're gonna find stuff because he's not very smart. He's not very smart. You know, he's made a lot of really dumb mistakes, and see, people need to understand. Spirit is trying to make a fool of these people. Spirit is trying to make a fool of these people and expose them. Spirit has been working on exposing people. I don't know if you notice all these people starting to expose. Spirit's been working on this, you know, because they're trying to show what's wrong, you know, with this country and things going on. And I feel they do want things to be fixed and stuff like that. You know, that's the thing. So, but anyway, that's kind of what I'm getting here. It is a shame, but I end with, let me get it again. I end with that worry card. Okay, he has a lot he should be worried because jail is definitely a threat for him, and he may just do a little time.